Hello everyone and welcome back to the 9th episode of this Transport Fever 2 in the UK series, well, and Ireland as well. Talking of Ireland, in between the last two episodes I have modernised the fleet of vehicles, so they're now no longer the first generation electric trains. But sticking on the topic of Ireland, this goods plant over here, it's not really shipping to its full potential, and that's because it's only shipping to a small demand in Tralee and a small demand in Dublin. But it occurs to me that Cork, Galway, many more, and then maybe even up to Omagh and Londonderry, all want goods, and I could also connect up a passenger line, so kind of double usage. So I think that's the main topic of today. Get this goods plant producing more, connect up more cities. Win-win. So, in terms of stations, I think starting in Cork, it's best, I would say, just to get a station with one platform for passengers and one platform for cargo. So that will connect to most of the goods buildings. I'm also going to do a passenger building, that's the one, to connect down this end, and then with another track it's going to be a cargo platform here, and this will be drop-off, so we don't really need a cargo building to store any goods. So this will run up to here. Limerick, as fine as it is, then it'll bend round this way, Galway next. Right, let's go straight through the middle of Galway. This is the sort of thing I didn't have the money to do at the start of the series, but now I do. So, and then, once again, an extra cargo platform. And track there, and I kind of feel bad for the city, so I shall connect them back up again, both sides, and then I can build a train junction around that. But it's probably also, I'm going to have to do, it's probably also important to build a building on this side, but given a track is the outer kind of module, as it's called, do that. And then there's enough space for a side entrance, and then making sure there's an underpass connecting through there, which that is, so that connects it on this side. Then I expect it's probably going to run up to Castlebar and along to Omagh and Londonderry. I think I'm going to do it the whole way. So Castlebar will be interesting. This is the best spot for a station, but I'm going to need some work in destroying the city. It's pretty good coverage. It could be even better if there was another building down here, possibly even up here. It's going to take a bit of a bend. I won't put a cargo platform on that because it's actually no. I could deliver the food, couldn't I? Yeah, I could deliver the food. Yeah, so actually I will put a cargo platform on that. And then destroy that building, so then allow myself to place the platform there. It's a bit of a weird system, but then all the way down to Omagh and Londonderry. So you know what, in Omagh I'm going to make it a shorter there. Still going to have to destroy this anyway. You know what, I won't make a shorter platform. I'm just going to make the people of Omagh have to drive the long way. And this can also have a cargo platform. Londonderry, and I kind of do anticipate Londonderry becoming a bit of a hub, so I'll go for 2 passenger platforms and 1 cargo platform, even though it's a terminus. And whoa, that digs into the hill, but that covers a good amount of the town as well. Yeah, slightly improved connections to the city. And then, you know what, to make it a flexible design, I'm gonna put that 3rd platform attached to the passenger platform as well, just in case I want a 3rd passenger line or something like that. So, to connect all these tracks up shouldn't be that difficult. I'll use the standard 75-mile-an-hour tracks. So, first of all, in Cork, straight out with a crossover, limiting them as 56 miles an hour, but that's not too bad. This route might require a few tunnels, but for now, it's going straight out. How's that curve? Now, the trains can achieve the maximum 75-mile-an-hour speed of this track, going around that curve. Now, for the goods, it's fine in this direction. This is going to be complicated train junction layouts. If this kind of wants to go on a like really weird bend, I'll keep it flat for now. And then hook up to there. And there. That's a bit of a weird setup, but it'll work. As for this area, this is going to be a bit mad. But actually, no, that's easy because with that tunnel it just stays completely separate from the other train line. Like that. I mean, there we go. And then up to Galway. That's all good. Yep. Pretty straight connection. And then can hook this track up here like that. And then, because I might also want food for Castlebar, how do I do this? If this depot moved a bit, I bet I could squeeze something in. Because if this ran through to here, it's just going to be a bit of a weird setup for this junction, but I'm sure it'll work fine. There won't be that many trains. So, given that's going to be single track, but I don't think I have the need for trains to go like that, and if they do, then they'll just have to use that split single track line. But yeah, so that's Galway. And Castlebar, probably going round this way. Which might be interesting with the road network. Yeah, I'm going to have to limit the trains to 56 miles an hour here. That connects up fine. Too much slope. What's the problem with the slope for? Oh, I know what I could do here. Do a kind of weird single track section, and then kind of expand it out into double track. Also, what on earth is this? I don't know. That can all wiggle around that way. But yeah, so if everything kind of goes into single track and expands back out into double track, obviously that can change if this line gets really busy. So, I do notice a lot of these places want fuel, and there is a fuel plant here. Just a good one to remember. I might, for that reason, connect this in. This is going to be a bit weird. What have I done? Why is this too much slope? Too much stuff. That's fine now. So, platform's connected back up the other direction in case I take the fuel by truck in and then ship it up towards Omar. Well, not ship it, passenger train it. So, I think the best thing to do with the amount of money I've got and this hill is just to plough a tunnel straight through the middle of it. This bridge, let's go for one of this bridge, I think. Which still means the train can still stay at 75 miles an hour. And then cargo platform down, and then Londonderry will be a bit of a curve. So I'm sure they'll, in terms of this junction here, this might get in. Well, this is in the middle of a hill, first of all. But, I mean, how this junction works will be interesting, because I'm sure there'll be a main line towards Belfast, so. Wow, that's high. Have an entire junction in a tunnel, that might work best. Right, that's built an entire junction in a tunnel. So, whoa, I did not expect that to come out as a bridge. Now it's trying to go underneath the roads. Just tunnel it then. Right. In terms of junctions, it can work a bit. That's the first stage. And that can hook into there. And in case, then that can. This is going to be a bit of a weird junction. Just to let you guys know. So that can then go into there. Then there's going to be a passenger train coming out of here, and it can go around like that. Have a crossover. This might be tight. Yeah, that's a bit tight. Oh, that works. Yes, and it will go back the other way and also have a crossover here. Means they get on their track before they kind of join with the other line, which means, like, for example, if there's a train coming from this way that wants to go into this platform and a train coming from this way that wants to go into this platform, they don't kind of have to merge and then split again, they just go their own way. So that's the basic line connected up. Let's get some signals down. This will be chaotic. Just have one going in there, then in there. Hopefully that stretch of track is long enough for any trains waiting. Oh, I forgot to put the depot back in, didn't I? That's going to be a problem. I can't go round that way. That's not going to work. Unless I just go full on Lee mode. Oh yeah, then slip switch here, and that will actually work. But yeah, back to the main line. Signals here, entering the junction. And then no signal in the middle, because then trains could get stuck. And that's all fine through Limerick. And then you can just come down to Cork. So we'll have the simple one, which will be the passenger line that will go from Cork, cross over with the other routes in Limerick, and go towards Galway, Castlebar, Omagh, and Londonderry. And then back the other way. What on earth is it doing? There we go. Then back through Limerick. That's good. That'll be the Cork to London Derry passenger. And then there'll be a few lines from the goods plan which may or may not need a third platform. So there's the Cork goods. So that will go from there. Yeah, I think, judging by what the demand will probably be, it's going to have a third platform. Oh, I've opened the ships tab. That works. So that connects up to the junction, which is good. So then, that platform 3, which I think, yeah, that one can be then be the default for lines 2. Galway, which will be Galway goods. Then Omagh goods. And then platform 2 for Londonderry goods. Compressive it into play mode, because nothing's been messed up. And then the last one is, can do it either 1 or 2 here to be Castle Bar food. That bit of track there is no longer necessary now. So yeah, that works. So that's Castle Bar food. So that's a whole load of new trains I now need to buy. I'm just realising I could have done this depot better by allowing trains to go in both directions. Doesn't work. That does surprisingly work. What's the tightest curve that will do? That works as well. So that's depot is well connected. So let's start off with Castle Bar food. That will need, I'll put, I think for starters it can have a 40 capacity. Then I'll buy that same train again for Cork, for the Cork goods line, because that is also quite short. And Galway goods, once again quite short. Then I'll have 2 with 80 capacity, which will be for Omar goods and Londonderry goods. And the final train, I think, might go electric multiple unit for the first passenger train other than the Birmingham shuttle to use an electric multiple unit. And I'm going to start off with 174 capacity, just one of them for Cork to Londonderry, but like everything, extra trains can be added in the future. I think this is the last steam train we still have, and what's going to be best to replace? No longer a steam train here. I'll replace the carriages as well, just so the condition is a bit better. How many goods does it pick up? Okay, I can do with a 40 capacity then. So that's all good, and I think it would be good just to, already good waiting, just to let the game run a bit and see how these new trains and lines do. Right, so that's all been giving good time to run. It's all going well. I've had to get a second train on the Cork to Londonderry route as well as a second train on Dublin to Tralee, and those are also now multiple units. Now, I was thinking, just to take it further, we could completely finish passenger lines, at least in Ireland, by doing a Waterford, Kilkenny, Mullingar route and a Dublin, Dundalk, Belfast, Londonderry route, and it would just be the cargo, so I think we could do that. The only thing is that going through Kilkenny might be interesting. I'm personally just thinking, given this city's already so big, I might just build a separate station right next to the original one, and then also have a bus line. It's the NSE station, even though it's like Ireland. And this just about fits in, I think. Yes. And then all the roads. This is going to get annoying with how the town's expanded out here. There we go. That's going to get more of a perimeter ring road. That will do. New road depot will be required to replace the old one. And I think 5 bendy buses will be sufficient for this new route, which will become the no, this is not Limerick, this is Kilkenny Loop. And then in terms of setting up Waterford, if it just goes straight into, or just straight into the middle. That's good, because that covers a large part of the city, and we can make it cover even more of the city by placing down passenger buildings up here. There we go. And then I think it'll just dead end in Mullingar. I could bring it up to Omagh, but yeah, it probably does actually make sense to bring it up to Omagh. I can even use this platform that's shared with the cargo line. Also, it probably makes sense just to put a passenger building on this side. Is that even a... That connects, there we go. But yeah. So, station is required in Mullingar. Let's have a subway. Then for passenger buildings, you can have this one, and then we can go there. The road can be connected, and the road can be connected here and here as well. So overall, it's going to be just a couple of straight connections. Well, this might require a few separate segments. That works. And then we can have the crossover in the tunnel here. And then leaving Kilkenny going towards Mullingar. And make it pop out there, and it can do a nice bridge. Hopefully that isn't too high. It's quite high, but I think it's fine. And let's make it a red bridge with, at the moment, no pillars. And that can completely works. Now at the moment it's completely isolated from the other line. But, well, given it doesn't need a connection to the other line at the moment, it's fine. And then I can just run up to Omar. Kind of like weaving around the hills. And after the tunnel it can merge in. That will do. Then keeping everything to double track. The line can run like that. That's done. So signals. Generally, probably not many signals required, as this is quite a short and simple railway line. So, it's worth thinking that a depot will be required as well. I can connect up there. And if there are any trains that need returning to the depot, they can cross over there. So, in terms of electric multiple units, I need money for them. Because my money is currently wiped out. This 3-part electric multiple unit was used for commuter traffic in Switzerland. Combining all-axle drive and high power, it was optimised for high acceleration. This led to the nickname, however you pronounce that. But the nickname I'm going to give it is expensive. Might as well set up a route first. So, new line, Waterford, this Kilkenny station, Mullingar, and Omar. Then Mullingar, Kilkenny. Wrong Kilkenny station. That's all good. Yeah, the stations do connect. Just making sure. How do they cross between the platforms here? Well, now they can cross between platforms. So, we've almost got enough money for a single one of these. Line 1. That is the Waterford to Omar passenger. And the last line will just be Dublin, Dundalk, Belfast, Londonderry. So, a station will be required in Dundalk. I'll probably also get a passenger building right at the end of the platform. connect a road up. If one would like that road connection isn't going very well. These buildings are too big. That doesn't connect. Yeah. No, that just doesn't work. I might need the in terms of MISC. The stairs. Oh no, it doesn't connect. That connects up to both roads, so yeah, the radius is now improved. Play mode. Belfast. Possibly one of the reasons I'm running out of money is destroying these towns. 850,000 I'll need for this. And then after that 1.2 million or so for the... Oh! Yeah, that works there. I can have side entrances, which will cost more money for destroying the buildings. So, and that will now just require a track connection. So, how's this going to work best? Probably with another separate station. So, connects the bus route, which is what and the other station, which is the main things that matter. I think the best thing to do is just gonna be to go above or below this railway line. Okay. So that will work. But okay. If we place this right, then yeah, that will fit through then maybe. Well, to be honest, it doesn't need to be double track for now. It can just stay single track, that section. Because there aren't going to be that many trains on the line. Well, unless it gets really busy, but it probably won't. What does straight connection look like? That would actually work. Yeah, that wouldn't. Well, once again, not everything needs to be double track. Although that might be an issue. level crossing might work if just rebuild it. There we go. Yeah, the thing about Londonderry is it's like in that direction, so it might actually be best to then reverse the trains back out of Belfast. And what I would always do of having the crossovers here before the tracks merge, just so they can predetermine kind of where they're going. And say if one's coming in on this track and wants to go to this left-hand part, this kind of lower platform, one's coming in from going from this side to that kind of track here, they can do that, whereas if the crossover was here, they would have conflict. So this is going to be interesting. What's it colliding with? That works. Too much slope. Oh yeah, I see that. That works. Does have to bend a bit, but yeah, that works. So, once again, just a few signals. And that will do. So that will probably require another depot. There's another purchase of a train. There we go. So get another one of these for a new line between Dublin West, Dundalk, Belfast, Londonderry, Belfast, preferably using a different platform, then Dundalk, then back into Dublin West. So that is the Dublin to Londonderry passenger. So that's all connected. So I think I'll leave it for there for this episode. Every town, city, whatever in Ireland and Northern Ireland is now connected to passenger train routes. Admittedly, not very few of them have bus routes to connect around the town, but we can make more progress on that in coming episodes. I think, like usual, between the episodes I'll go round, kind of look at the capacity on all the trains here and kind of check in case I need more trains, less trains, more capacity, less capacity. So, thanks for watching, see you next episode.